A very good day to my examiner and my fellow students. Before we begin, let me introduce myself briefly. I am Azalina Robert from program of Bachelor of Human Resource Management with honors. As we all know, our course is Learning Scale for 21st Century. Let me see deeply. So, I'm going to go next slide. Today, I'm going to talk about how students reflect critically on the evolving demands of digital education. And finally, I will discuss about essential skills required to succeed in 21st century. Alright, before we go to the introduction, let me ask one thing. What does 21st century learner have to know about digital education? We can discuss right now. First of all, they should have natural insight about digital tools and platforms. Nowadays, they use various software packages and also electronic gadgets. For example, smartphone, laptop, iPad, and many more. Through these things, what the young learners most of the time they will do communicate each other. They will post their posts on social media or they will share their opinion. Apart from this, what does digital environment help students on digital education? It helps in a lot of way. Students can attend online forums, they can see educational videos, they can do quiz, and also they can do presentation project, and also they can attend online courses. So many benefit have on digital environment. Young learners should know how to explosive growth with educational environment. Also, they have to initiate to learn more about everything. They have to perform well in academic and also be a self-motivated person in everything. Next, I'm going to go next slide. Right now, we're going to see about roles and responsibilities in 21st century. I suggest two type of roles which is self-directed learning and critical thinking. First of all, we're going to see about self-directed learning. This role persists as cultivating and valid learning, which means a person who have this skill probably they will manage everything by independently and also promote learner freedom. For example, at school, teacher teach based on one topic and also they will give homework particular topic. Normal student will do that homework and also go through that topic on that day teacher teach. But self-directed learning person always be advanced in everything. They will study that topic at home before teacher teach at tomorrow's school. And also they won't stop by they won't stop by one homework. They will find another reference based on that topic, like they will attend quiz, forums, and find digital textbook in online. The self-directed learning person always be a independent. They wants to be learn initiative to learn more about everything. They will advance to learn more about everything. So young learners should have this role to create better future and also be a motivated person in life. Now, secondly, we're going to see about critical thinking. What is a critical thinking person will define? They will identify problem and solving the challenge. Critical thinker person always be best in defining problems. For example, we find news at phone. We probably don't know that it's a fake news or real news. We easily judge everything by seeing on the phone screen. To avoid these things, we should know we should be a critical thinker. Now, for example, we see a news. So, how we should do? First of all, we observe everything and then we gather all the information based on that news. What happened, the incident, everything we should know about that, and then we discuss with everyone, and then we get one solution. Critical thinker is best good decision maker. They will use wisely everything. Okay, now, young learners who have self-directed learning role and critical thinker role, probably they will create best. They will give a good impact to everyone, and also they will create a best environment around them. Okay, now I'm going to go next slide. By continuing this, best digital environment in 21st century, I prefer flexibility and accessibility is the best digital environment for young learners. For example, education institutions have to provide learners learning facilities and also give equal opportunities to every young learners. such as teachers should encourage students to bring laptop at school, and also the students who can't able to bring laptop, institution have to provide free laptop for the students, so it will give equal opportunity to every students to learn. And also teachers should encourage students, allow students to do presentation at school. It will give confidence to the student, it will boost up them to do more about, they will learn more about that, and also they know how to do presentation at young age. Apart from this, teacher also can arrange variety programs such as study camp learning. Teachers can invite a student to the educational place so students will learn more about everything in the different environment. And also, lastly I want to add this point. Institution have to give cost-free education for the unprivileged student, because unprivileged students are struggle to attend expensive tuition and also the transportation. So for their education, the institution have to give free or cost-free education such as online course, programs, and also tutorials. They will learn at home everything based on digital, based on the online course tutorial. So it will help them more way to learn about everything, and also they also these things will help them less their struggle. So next we're going to see next slide. Right now, we're going to see about growth mindset with new technologies and opportunities. For me, I suggest persevering in the face of setback is the best growth mindset for young learners. Nowadays, young learners stuck between stress and also depression in their education life and also in their private life. In education life, they face stress for assignment, exams, failure, low marks, and many more. In personal life, they struggle with family problem, personal problem, financial problem, and many more. So it will makes them to push them down and down. So what young learners have to do to avoid these things? They should develop through the dedication. They should give more interest to things they will lift them up and high level instead of these things that will push them down. They can attend online programs, they can learn languages. We are in the era of the we can sit in one place and we can learn everything from around the world. So young learners should be more initiative to learn everything right now in this generation. They can express the creativity, they can express their self, they will learn what they can learn everything in digital education, and also they can meet mentor to get self-confident. Young learners should be face challenge and also avoid the negative effect around them. They should break every negative chains around them. Okay, next I'm going to go next slide. The last topic we're going to discuss about the importance of emotional skill and social interaction. Emotional skill. Emotional skill is the ability to recognize emotion one in another person. So I prefer self-awareness. Self-awareness is the best influence person that can share the thought, good give a good impact to another person. We are in the era of the we are in the era of a lot of person, even though young to the elder, they will face a lot of depression and stress in their life. So self-awareness person always give a good motivated and influenced by their good attitude with every around the people who are around them. So this person can make a video about the self-awareness, they can make a video about the self-confidence, they can post it online, they can do a blog about the blog, personal blog about self-awareness. So people who around the world, they will see through their video, and also they will get a motivation, self-confidence from that video. Okay. Next, we're going to see about the roles of the social interaction in digital education. What are the role of the social interaction in digital education? We can communicate each other. person nowadays person too afraid to communicate each other because they will they will think about they will judge our very quickly. This person very weak person, this person like this. They will afraid of the negative thought. They will afraid of their what they will judge, else will judge them quickly. So to avoid these things for young learners, they should be communicate each other very well, not by on the online. They should communicate each other by face to face. They can share everything by whatever they feel. Students, they can share everything with their teachers, their personal things like what are the struggle they face in their studies. They can share to the teacher, so as a young learner they can share if they have any problem in family or personal thing. They can share everything to to their parents. So a person who have good listener, they should give great advice to them. A good listener will always give a great advice to them. They also motivate them in the right path. So these two things is more important in for their young learners. Now I'm going to go next slide. At lastly, we came to conclusion. I have said a lot of things in this presentation, and what conclusion can we make from this slide? In this presentation, we have discussed a lot of various ideas about how 21st century learner can explore in digital world, how how digital environment teach them, help them in digital education, and also we see how educator can navigate a new era for young learner in digital environment. Educator can teach them how to use wisely, how to use digital tools wisely. They can allow them to participate in digital platform, and also they can make a digital learner to be a best digital leader. From now, this until this, I finish my presentation. Thank you so much to my examiner who have listened my presentation, who saw my presentation, my slides, everything. I hope everything will be I done rightly, and thank you so much for everything. Before I finish, we go for next slide. We can see knowledge is a power and especially in the digital age. This proverb give a best proverb for everyone. And until this, I am Ezel. Thank you.